Alright guys, so it's PINKRICAN and I am here using 5BELOW makeup. So I've already primed my face, did my foundation, did my eyebrows, set my face. I used, of course, my primer, Wet n Wild the Dewy, corrective concealer, Wet n Wild, and Fair Beige, my banana setting powder, and my Photo Focus foundation in soft beige. All right, so that's all done. We're going to use this Radiance kit right here. It is a 16-piece eyeshadow, face and eyeshadow palette. So let's go ahead and open that up. Once again, anything Wet n Wild you can find in 5BELOW. I'm also using their brushes, the Chic Pro. So let's go in and start. So we're gonna do kind of a natural look today. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go in with Club, which is this one right here. This is the Smoke and Mirrors brand, and I am using the Chic Pro eyeshadow brush right here. That would be my husband making noise. Okay, so then we're gonna go into, let's do Sweet Lust right here. Use that same brush. And we're gonna go, I'm gonna sweep this across my lid right here. And it still has a little bit of that Club for just a little bit more depth in there. Okay, now if you want to, you could always take your wipe, your eyeshadow. They have eyeshadow brush wipes there. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take the Sweet Lust again. Continue to go over my lid. Look at that, guys. See, it's a common misconception that you really need high-end makeup to create a high-end look. You really don't. It's all in application, how you use it. That's all it is. And again, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to tell you what I do. And I am not afraid to use cheap makeup. It's a great price. Why not? So I'm going to go ahead and take my crease brush right here. My crease brush from the Chic Pro. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, actually, I'm going to go into the Surreal Contour Palette, also at 5BELOW. And I'm going to take the Mocha shade right here. Are you going to get fallout? Probably. But it's eyeshadow, guys. You're putting powder on your eyes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my crease just to darken it up again. Now, with contour palettes, you're always gonna get like a darker shade for your contour that acts as your bronzer. Add any sharp angles to your face. If you see a shade in your contour palette that is way too dark, use it for your crease. That's what I do. I'm gonna go back to my eyeshadow brush again, okay? And I'm actually gonna use this Carefree right here, and I'm gonna mix it with the Rose. Dip it in the Rose first, do Carefree. Sweep that across my lid, go into my corner. And then I'm gonna take my smudger brush, which is this one right here from the Chic Pro palette. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go into Cupcake, which is the dark gray. I'm gonna take that Cupcake, tap, 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 get all the excess off, and I'm gonna go right into the corner of my eye. I like using a smudger brush to go into the corner, the outer corner of my eye, because it kind of packs it on in there. It really does. But it also lets you blend very, very well into your lighter shades. And you don't have to sit there and switch brushes all the time. But that's just me. Again, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to tell you what I do. I'm gonna go right into that corner. And again, I'm using the smudger brush from the Chic Pro. Everything I'm using is all vegan and cruelty-free. These brushes were a great, great find. Let me tell you, they are new. They have them out of the package so you can feel the quality. So there is that Cupcake one right there. All right. And I'm gonna take the Cupcake one and I'm gonna go underneath as well. And I'm gonna smear that in there, smudge it nice and right under the eye. My lower lash line. Gonna go ahead and smudge, 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 smudge. And then you wanna take your lightest shade. So we're gonna do Dazzle. And we're gonna use the same Dazzle that we're gonna use on the brow bone right here. Here we go. I'm gonna put it right underneath in the brow bone. Now, once you wipe off your makeup brush, your smudger brush, with your brush wipes, it already wets it for you, so it's gonna give you a nice shine. You don't have to go ahead and re-wet your brush. I'm gonna go ahead and go in the corner and I'm gonna join it up with my darker shadow. Now I really want more depth in my eyeshadow and the bottom lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe that up again. And I'm gonna go into the Sweet Lust, mix it with the Club, and why not use some of that darker blush right in there. Look at that nice depth it gives you. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that in. Pretty. So what I did was I mixed the Sweet Lust with the blush. So I'm gonna go with that blush color. I'm gonna go right in here and just blend that in. And I'm gonna take my eyeshadow brush again. And we're gonna go into the lighter shades, the Dazzle, a little bit of the darker highlighter, and the Sweet Lust, some Passion. We're gonna go blend that in. So I'm using the Passion from this palette. Again, this is Smoke and Mirrors. And I'm just blending that in. I'm gonna take my smudger brush, wipe it off again, take the Cupcake, and go in, just darken that up a little bit. I like it a little bit darker. I'm gonna drag that out just a little bit. I do have deep set eyes, so you may want to skip this step if you do not. But I'm just dragging that out and letting it blend with the lighter colors. Was there a lot of fallout in this palette? No, not really. That's another common misconception, is that when you have a cheaper price eyeshadow palette, that you are gonna have a lot of fallout. No. To prevent fallout, wet that brush. Wet the brush. Wet the brush. There. Go back in. Look at that. You have a great look with a $5 palette. So I'm done with my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face using the Surreal, look at that, it's upside down. The Surreal contour palette right here. And I'm gonna post the finished look. So once again, this was all makeup, including brushes that were purchased at 5BELOW. Okay, so you have your Radiance Kit by Smoke and Mirrors, the 16-piece face and eye palette. You have your Surreal contour palette. And you have your Chic Pro brush set. These are sold individually. You can get one for your crease, your eyebrows, everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face using the Wet n Wild. I'm just gonna touch up my foundation, Photo Focus, right here. And this is in the shade Soft Beige. This is the Dewy line. Here we go. Just to show you what I use, the concealer, the banana powder, and the Wet n Wild right here. This is in the shade Capricorn 680. So I'm gonna finish up my look and I will post a picture. Have a good day. Remember, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to tell you what I do. This is PINKRICAN signing off.